Hi kids, it's Mrs. Fravel. How are you? Great, me too. Hey, I'm obviously out, so I just wanted to jump in and make sure you guys know how to run this assignment because it gets a little complicated. It's easy to get lost on the website that you're going to use. Obviously, this is the page that you are looking at right now if you're watching this video, so you can follow along with me if you want, or just watch me do this and then do it after I'm done. So first thing to do is click on that Tides Virtual Lab worksheet and open it in your own drive, and of course you are going to then file it, move it to your own marine biology folder where you are keeping all of your stuff, right? Right. If you don't remember how to do that, I'm going to show you really quickly. You're going to click on this little folder. You're going to click this back arrow until it gets to it where it says My Drive right here. That's your drive. And then you'll scroll down, find your marine biology folder. There you go, and you would move it there, okay? Highlight that and then click Move. I'm not going to actually do that because it'll screw up your copy, but do that. You're doing that, right? Yes, of course you are, because you're organized and successful. Okay, so for this lab, you are going to examine the moon's effects on tides at a specific location over a month's time. You're going to measure, record, and graph the high and low tides during 4 major moon phases. So here's how you're going to do that. This is where you're going to be working. Sorry, I scrolled too fast. This is where you're going to be working in. You are going to be gathering the data for each of these rows from an actual tide chart that will be at this website. Now, this website's a little weird to run, so I'm going to just bonk you through that. Hopefully it's not blocked on the Wi-Fi. That'd be awesome. So this is going to take you to California's tides and weather, etc. So you're going to scroll down past the ads to this map. So this map is a Google map, and each little of these pins has its own measured tide chart. So if you don't know where you like to go in California, you can scroll in and look at some places. Let's see, I don't know if I do that. Ooh, okay. So Monterey Bay and Santa Cruz are two of my favorite places on the coast to go to. In fact, I was just there. So I want to check the tides in Santa Cruz so I know when is the best time for me to launch my paddleboard and then go beach combing for shells. So I'm going to click Santa Cruz and then click the link to navigate to. So, oh, look how pretty it is, you guys. I love Santa Cruz. Look at that beach, and that is the best pier. 10 out of 10, recommend you go. Anywho, so the little this banner will just give you the current weather, and then what you're going to do is scroll down again past the ads till you get to this, and you're going to click on where it says monthly tide chart. There it is. Look at that. What I'd like you to do is record tides that actually happened. So I am recording this video in March. So you are going to be doing this assignment in April. What I would like you to do is come look up here on the top left corner. Yours will say March 2022. I want you to click there to go back a month, because since you're doing this in the first part of April, they will have projected tides, predicted tides. I want you to record the actual tides from March or February, okay? So here's the tide chart. Now then, that's the tide being measured at Santa Cruz every day during the month. And it goes by the moon phases, and in March, this is February. In February, we had full moon starting on the 1st of February. So that's handy. March will be a little different. I'm going to go back to March so you guys can at least see the correct dates. Okay, all right, there we go. So in March 2022, the first day of March was a Tuesday. The first high tide was at 8:48. It was 5.8 feet high, and the second high tide, the evening high tide, was 10:22 p.m. it was 4.2 feet. Low tide, 1.9 feet at 2:42 a.m. The second low tide at 3:47 p.m., middle of the afternoon, was negative 1.1 feet. That just means it went that far below the normal low point, if that makes sense. Okay, and for that day the moon was what we call a gibbous moon, which we didn't really talk about in your notes, but it's nearly full but not quite full. Okay, so that's just how you read each row. Now then, for your assignment, you will scroll down to your chart. Okay, so you need to get 1 day's tides for each of the 4 phases. Each phase of the moon lasts how long each month? That's right. Each phase lasts a week. You just need to pick 1 day. So I'm going to go find a day when it was the new moon in Santa Cruz in this month. Okay. Oh, actually, I'm backward. Sorry. The moon, I always do that. The moon that is dark in the little picture, that is the new moon. So we started the month of March with a new moon. Wow, I'm fine. So I'm going to go ahead and pick Thursday, the 3rd of March to record. So I would move all of this data, and I would like you to type it. Sometimes if you try to copy and paste it, you're going to screw a lot of things up. So don't do that. Move those over onto your, into this information on your graph, or I'm sorry, your table. And then for each day, what I'd like you to do is to get the difference between the highest tide of the day and the lowest tide of the day. So you're going to take the highest tide measurement in feet, subtract the lowest tide measurement in feet, and put that difference there. Make sense? Groovy. Okay. See, it's not that hard. You also need to highlight the highest tide of the month in green, highlight the lowest tide of the month in blue for me. Those are your spring and neap tides, right? And then you're going to, again, record that difference. And then don't forget to come down and answer these questions. Now then, when we answer questions, kids, we answer them thoughtfully and thoroughly. And if I ask you to say why or explain, you need to do that. Do not give me a first or a one-word answer. Okay? All right. I think that's it. Do you have any questions? Okay, I gotta change that last question on there. It's all worded all wrong, so that'll look a little different. But I miss you guys already. I know I've only been gone 1 day, but I hope you're doing well and have a great day. And I will see you in a few weeks. Bye.